Ah, you're back.
What is going on, everybody? It's your boy, Lee, the Warlord, and today we will be looking at the character trailers for Ichigo, Rukiya, and Uryu, respectively. So I'm gonna go through here, and I'll probably just watch this all the way through and then go back through and pause and stuff like that. So it's reaction and a little bit of a breakdown as well. Didn't read a single one of those. Nice character intro though. So I can't tell how fast. So this is just the reverse action. Special flash attack. Move that will. Okay. That's his spiritual pressure move, and for Ichigo, that's wielding. So that looks like just a general reversal. Like I said, I can't tell how slow the gameplay is. It looks fast at points, but maybe it just like speeds up as the match goes on. You know, see right there, it did say it increases in speed with his awakening. Is that a? Yeah, I can't tell. I don't think that's an actual form he gets to keep, y'all. Okay. So yeah, high damage to the opponent and easy to handle. Your typical starter rushdown character, in my opinion. It seems like there's, you know, rushdown characters that focus on power, speed, then you have zoners, then you have your mid-range fighters. So I think that that's what they're really showcasing here. So let's go ahead and run this back. A very powerful and resourceful in-fighter. Ichigo is a substitute Soul Reaper who fights using his sword and hides an unknown power within him. So in-fighter literally means he's up close, in-your-face fighting. So like I said, he's just that rushdown, in-your-face type of character. And there's probably versions of that are, like I said, speed-focused and power focused. He may be more so a power focused person. And for his reverse action is the key to offense and defense in this game. In addition to the effects of the normal reverse action, Ichigo is given various enhancements such as a boost in basic performance, changes in some actions, and an increase in damage from the Kikon move. So one of his moves deal increased damage, his moveset changes a little bit, and he probably has a boost to like defense, speed, attack, just general stats like that. And then they got Old Man Zangetsu as part of that. Then the special flash attack. So I don't know, this might be like a charge, and if the charge hits, there's a follow-up move, but a move that attacks while charging forward, yeah, okay. When successfully executed, the attack can be continued if an additional input is made during the attack. So if this hits and you press, say, square again, he'll continue to do that behind, and you can keep pressing square to keep mashing, I guess. With wielding, an attack used by wielding Zangetsu that momentarily makes Ichigo invincible, and an additional powerful attack is activated when it successfully hits. So I think this is kind of like a DP, maybe a get off me. I don't know how important mix will be in this game, but if you can do this on block, that's definitely going to be nasty because you just can't punish that. Yeah, that's tough. And then they were going to get into his Bankai again. And then for Ichigo, this awakening, Ichigo's performance, speed, and defense dramatically increases, as well as the number of additional special flash attacks, allowing for more aggressive attacks to be carried out. So you can just do what he was doing before, but faster, heavier, stronger, and more of it is what I'm getting from that. So yeah, like that's additional moves. And I think let's see if we can like maybe get this like at a super slow speed to show if the mask is on while he's fighting. But I genuinely do not think mask Ichigo. Is he going white Zangetsu? Wait a minute. Maybe I'm looking too much into it. I don't think he's going white Ichigo in between those attacks. If he is, that's absolutely insane. I don't think he has the mask on here, guys. That's tough. I don't think he has the mask on there. Like, I genuinely think that might just be a super attack of sorts while he's in his Bankai. But yeah, so let's go on to the next one. We have Rukiya here, and she is definitely one of the fan favorites. A kind-hearted soul reaper with an old-fashioned way of speaking. She has plenty of resources to adapt to her opponents in battle. And from the gameplay that I saw, she seems like a mid-range fighter. She uses a lot of the Hado techniques. Or is that? Yeah, Hado. Yeah. Creates a combo in various forms of power with the Shakiho by holding the input. So if you hold it, I guess you can do it more. Here, it's just a little Dodon Ray. Release while stepping backwards. This move makes Rukiya momentarily invincible, allowing for punish attacks. So this kind of, I wouldn't call this a DP, but it seems like closer to a counter, like a counter or a parry. So there's characters in Smash where if you do like down special, they'll go into a counter stance, and I think we might have some type of variation of that. But it looks like here, if they attack you and you're within that parry backstep range, you may do it, or they might not even need to attack you. It might just do that backstep as a part of it, and then after that you do your attack. So we see here that I think the backstep is literally just part of it, and then you can do the attack as well.
There's no escape.
Yeah, right there, he didn't attack, she just kind of did it. But here, it seems like she times it with his move, so it can be used in both ways. This one is a follow-up attack that can be used after Rukiya lunges and slashes successfully. So kind of like that flash step charge move that Ichigo had. Yeah, hit, and then she shoots him with the, the spiritual gun, for lack of a better term. And then this is her awakening. I'm pretty sure this is before she gets her Bankai in the anime. So this is just like her awakened Zanpakuto. Releasing Shikai. Soden strengthens Rukiya's overall capabilities and transforms her spiritual pressure moves to complement her Soden Shirayuki. I think that's how you pronounce that. So it changes her moveset. It seems like every awakening mode is going to change your moveset and make you more powerful. And the effects of that are varied based on who the character is. So she seems like a good mid-ranged fighter, very dexterous, strong restraint, and an array of abilities for many situations. So restraint, I don't know if that necessarily means holding them in place or keeping them at bay, because if it's more of the keeping them at bay type of thing, then that might go to complement the mid-range fighter aspect that I'm talking about. So yeah, I think that she is that type of mid-range fighter, not necessarily a zoner, but like get you in that range where I feel like, what is his name? I can't remember his name. Zabimaru, the dude that they're fighting. I feel like she is kind of a good counter to him and other close range characters, because it's like she'll get at the very end of that sword range and then back up or sidestep and then shoot them with something and then lunge in and attack. So I think that she's a good counter to rush down and mid-range characters as well. So let's get into this very last one where we will be going over Uryu. He is what I would classify as a stereotypical zoner. A proud Quincy who pierces his enemies using a variety of long-range attacks. Fancy schmancy jargon for zoner. Alright. So with this, he's gonna play keep away the entire time. Spiritual pressure 1. So it's just the regular Quincy arrow. Fires an arrow forward. If the arrow hits the opponent, Uryu uses Hurien Kaihyuku. Holy man. They're going all in with this Bleach jargon, dude. Like, it's crazy. Uses his move to move in front of the opponent and does a follow-up attack that fires numerous arrows. So this seems like it just activates on hit and you don't need to press any additional buttons. So there, you could definitely move out of the way easily of that. So if that does hit, you, as you can see, get those additional attacks. Like right here, boom, this hits. And it does seem like it has decent tracking though. So you can't just walk out of the way of it, but you could probably pretty easily dodge that. The Seele Schneider, by holding the Seele Schneider Uryu absorbs an opponent's attack and fires back a powerful attack of his own. This is exactly what I was talking about when I said Smash Bros has the down specials, like when you're Sora or Ike or characters like that, where you just hold a stance, they hit you and you counter. I think this is this exact same thing. You hold the stance, they hit you and you counter. Literally the exact same thing, dang near down to how he holds his sword. So I think that this is a very, very good tool to have, especially for somebody that likes to play on the longer side of range. And then this is his awakening. By activating Ryanso Tengen, Uryu enhances his damage output in the amount of spiritual power he can acquire, making it easier to use his spiritual pressure move. So he can fire probably more arrows, or the arrows fire faster, or something like that, you know. Definitely enhances his combos. Seems like it generally does the same thing for everybody. His Quincy Let style, that's his, does that say Reawakening? I'm pretty sure that says Reawakening. Yes, it literally says Reawakening. So that's what I was talking about in the other video when I said that some characters may have 2 or 3 awakenings throughout the battle. So I think this is something that may activate when he gets down to that 3 to maybe 3, 2, or 1 life bars left. So he'll have one that activates at 6, and then he'll have another one that activates at 3. That's what I'm calling. Looks like Ichigo has that as well. Pretty much anybody with a Bankai probably has that type of vibe to them. So I just can't wait until we see Grimmjow and Kenpachi. I think Grimmjow is going to start out with just his fists, then go to his sword, and then maybe awaken from there. But Ukiura, oh my god, it's going to be nasty. So, yeah, Uryu is strong with ranged attacks that can be performed unilaterally to keep opponents at bay. So, definitely your stereotypical zoner there. Yeah, guys, that is it for these. I kind of said I wasn't going to pause like that, but, oh well, we got through all the videos. Yeah, I honestly am super duper excited. If we start getting these weekly breakdowns like this, then this game might be a lot closer than we think. I still think this is a 2025 game for sure, for absolutely sure, especially with this same Bandai Namco company coming out with Sparking Zero in what, like a couple months. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you think my analysis, my breakdown is accurate. But yeah, it's been real. It's your boy, Lee, the Warlord, and I'm out of here. Peace.